Hello everyone. In this lecture we're going to study trigonometric equations. In first part you study equation of the form cosine x equal L or a number. Equation of the form sine x equal L, number 2. Number 3, equation of the form tangent x equals to L. Let's start by the first part, which is equation of the form cosine x equal L. The solutions of the equation cosine x equal L. Okay, there's a property says that if cosine x equal cosine alpha, of course L or cosine x to minus 1 and 1, then x equal alpha plus 2k pi, where k is a number in Z, or x equal minus alpha plus 2k prime pi, with k prime belongs to Z. K and k prime have the same meaning, but just we write k for the first solution, k prime for the second solution. Let's take an example. Solve the equation cosine x equal minus half. Here we have two ways to solve this equation, this equation. First one, we know that cosine 2 pi over 3 equal minus half. So we write cosine x equal cosine 2 pi over 3. So it doesn't mean that x equal 2 pi over 3 only. It has two solutions. The first one is x equal 2 pi over 3 plus 2k pi, with k belongs to Z, or x equal minus 2 pi over 3 plus 2k prime pi. Okay, and writing that 2 pi over 3 here is the alpha that we want, and here we have minus alpha. Okay, this is the first way. The second way is very easy, using a calculator. In the calculator screen, just press on the calculator screen with R. It should be capital R, not degrees here. So just write shift sine or shift cosine, so it writes cosine inverse of minus half. So just write shift cosine of minus half. The calculator screen, it should write 2 pi over 3. So 2 pi over 3 is the alpha, and we write x equal alpha plus 2k pi, 2 pi over 3 plus 2k pi, and x equal minus alpha plus 2k prime pi, and minus 2 pi over 3 plus 2k prime pi. That's it. So equation of this form has two solutions. Let's take another kind of equation, which is equation of the form sine x equal L or a number. So we have a property says that if sine x equals sine alpha, then x equal alpha plus 2k pi, the first solution. The second solution, alpha equal or x equal pi minus alpha plus 2k prime pi. Let's take an example just to make it easier or to understand it more. Sine x equal half. We know that sine pi over 6 equal half. So we say that we have that sine x equals sine pi over 6. So the solutions are two solutions. The first one, x equal pi over 6 plus 2k pi, and x equal pi minus alpha, pi minus pi over 6 plus 2k prime pi, so it's 5 pi ala 6 plus 2k prime pi. Another way, or the second way, on the calculator screen, also it must be in radians, R, capital R here. Press shift sine half, so it gives you sine inverse minus 1, since sine inverse of half. Sine inverse half, and press equal, so the calculator should give you pi over 6. Pi over 6 is the alpha that we want, which is this one. So we write the first solution, x equal alpha plus 2k pi, this is alpha, and the second solution is pi minus alpha plus 2k prime pi equal, and we simplify, so we get 5 over 6. To make sure that your answer is correct, just write sine pi over 6 and sine on the calculator and sine 5 pi over 6. So it should give you the same answer, which is half, and also this one should give half, the same answer. Let's take the third type of equation which is tangent x equal L. If tangent x equal L or a number, so if tangent x equal, the property says that if tangent x equal tangent alpha, then x equal alpha plus k pi. Be careful here, k pi with k belongs to z. And if cotangent x equal cotangent alpha, then x equal alpha plus k pi. They have the same answer. Okay, so let's take an example. If tangent x equal radical 3. Tangent x equal radical 3. We know that tangent pi over 3 is radical 3 from the table of the previous lecture. So we have that tangent x equal tangent pi over 3, and then x equal pi over 3 plus k pi only. That's it. The second way, on the screen calculator, it should be also on radian. Just press shift tangent, so it gives you this notation, radical 3. The calculator screen, the output should give you pi over 3. Pi over 3 is the alpha that we want, so x equal alpha pi over 3 plus k pi. Just write k pi on. Let's start solving some exercise. Solve in R the following equations. 2 sine x equal radical 3. Then you must write sine x equal radical 3 over 2. And in your calculator, your screen calculator, this is the screen of the calculator, radians, it must be in radians. Just press shift sign, so it will give you this notation. Just press radical 3 over 2. The output should be the angle that you have. So let's write pi over 3. I took some seconds to write on my calculator, so it is pi over 3. This is alpha that we want. So I know that from previous parts that x should be, or the solutions are 2. X equal alpha plus 2k pi. So it is equal pi over 3 plus 2k pi. This is the first one. And x equal pi minus alpha plus 2k pi, which is equal pi minus pi over 3 plus 2k pi, or 2k prime pi. Sorry, here just we write 2k prime since it's the other solution, so it would be 2 pi over 3 plus 2k prime pi, and that's it. This is the first solution, this is the second solution. Type if tangent x equal minus 1, so press shift tangent in your calculator, shift tangent in your calculator and press minus 1, so it will give you x equal, or in your screen calculator, if you just write tangent inverse of minus 1, the output will give you minus pi over 4. So in this case we have x equal minus pi over 4 plus k pi only. Number 3, 2 cosine x equal minus 1, and then cosine x equal minus 1 over 2. Also in our calculator we press shift cosine of minus half. So if you press in your calculator, it will give you on the screen calculator cosine inverse of minus half. The output will be 2 pi over 3. So in this case we have two cases, x equal alpha plus 2k pi, yani equal 2 pi over 3 plus 2k pi, or x equal minus alpha plus 2k pi, yani equal minus 2 pi over 3 plus 2k prime pi. So just we write prime here, 2k prime pi. That's it. This is the first one, this is the second one.